Thousands of Rohingya refugees are risking their lives on dangerous sea crossings from Bangladesh as conditions in the camp worsen and trafficking surges. Well, the United States says nearly 900 Rohingyas were reported dead or missing at sea in 2025, and the deaths have continued in 2026.
Rahela Begum survived war in Myanmar and life in Bangladesh's largest refugee settlement. But in April, a trafficker promised to treat her like his own sister and took her to Teknaf, about an hour's drive from Cox's Bazar. There, she boarded a crowded trawler. The vessel sank after 4 days at sea, leaving the 20-year-old clinging to a wooden plank in the Andaman Sea for 2 days and a night.
After the boat sank, I emerged from the tarpaulin and saw everyone floating in the sea, clinging to water tanks or whatever they could find. I also saw corpses floating. At that moment, I found a wooden plank and clung to it for 1 night and 2 days.
When news of the disaster emerged a week later, the Bangladesh Coast Guard said 9 people had been found alive, including 6 traffickers. Begum was among a group of about 280 people on the overcrowded boat. She was eventually rescued, but hundreds of others have not been so fortunate. In 2025, more than 6,500 Rohingya attempted to leave the camps by sea. UN reports suggest that 1 in 7 of them were reported dead or missing.
Indeed, we see an increase of cases of trafficking, but also onwards movements. From last year, from January to May, and comparing to this year for the same period, we have seen more than double in number of departures of refugees moving onwards to Malaysia, to Indonesia.
Human trafficking has become a lucrative trade, with recruiters and criminal gangs selling refugees the hope of a better life outside what many describe as an open-air prison. Bangladesh's Coast Guard says it has rescued hundreds of trafficking victims this year, but authorities admit dismantling the networks remains difficult.
To combat the situation, Bangladesh Coast Guard remains on high alert for this kind of situation, like illegal infiltration, narcotics, arms smuggling, human trafficking across all riverine, coastal and maritime borders.
For many Rohingya, the dangerous journeys continue despite the risks. Refugee leaders say only lasting peace in Myanmar can end the desperation driving people to sea.